Okay, so we are recording. 3, 2, 1. Well, what do we have here? Okay, so obviously you're tuning in for either a watch review or a fragrance review. Today I have a little bit of both. I'm gonna be just quickly talking about this watch that I have on my wrist. It's the Tissot T Classic Automatic 3-day date men's watch. I actually bought this on Joma Shop. Of course, the price is listed here. I don't remember what I paid for it. I don't remember it being too expensive or too cheap actually, but of course everyone has their own budgets and whatever works for you works for you. So this one is retailing at, well, it says here retailing at $725. But of course Joma Shop is like a discount shop, so I got it, according to this, I got it at about 229. So that's $229 for this watch. You can see it's a beauty, I'd say. It's very traditional, I suppose. Doesn't have fancy colors. It does have pops of gold, and of course it has the day and the dates, which I always like in a watch. I mean, a watch that tells you the day and the day, you can never be lost with this thing on your wrist. I mean, it's like a lifesaver if you don't know what day it is, or you don't know when you're going to work, or what day it is or whatever. This thing will save you in a pinch. Yeah, so that's the watch on my wrist. No further ado, I know you guys are all here for the watch collection. Hopefully you can see that. I mean, not the watch collection, the fragrance collection. I have for you a dozen or so here, and yeah, we're just gonna be going over these. Let me count how many I have actually. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 with a little vial, 16. And I have a few more, but they're knockoffs. I suppose I shouldn't really show the knockoffs in the video. Yeah, they were gifts. I suppose somebody didn't know, or doesn't know too much about fragrances, but they're knockoffs, so I won't put those in the video. So where should we start? I have Cristiano Ronaldo's Play Cool. Of course, you saw that in the last video. It's a good fragrance. It's nice. It gets you there. I have One Man Show. This one right here says Older Dad. I suppose like maybe wearing the Nike Monarchs or something. I don't know what it is about this. It's classic, but it's also like piney, very like piney, very green. I suppose the bottle here does a good job of representing what it smells like. It's very green, like earthy, greeny. It's very good. But if it's not your thing, I can understand that as well. But this is One Man Show by Jack Bogart. I wear it on occasion. I don't wear it too often. Maybe it's a little too overpowering, but I do like this one. Of course, most of these are blind buys. So these are my collections from buying without knowing what it smells like. Dolce & Gabbana is another hit or miss. I do like it, but something about it, sometimes I feel as if it's too like alcoholy, or like too rummy, like too much like rum. Like, I don't know. It's hit or miss. One day you like it, one day you don't. I suppose it's other people's favorites, but maybe just not mine. This little vial actually is Dior Sauvage. It smells very lemony. Yeah, I heard that before, that it's very lemony, and it's almost like, not like Windex, but almost like like uh like that stuff you mop with. I forget what it's called. But it is very, very pleasant. Oh my god, it's very pleasant. I can understand why this goes for hundreds of dollars actually. Yeah, okay, let's go to the next one. I have l'Odyssée, which I was reading up on this, and the guy the guy who made this, he was like studying in Paris, studying fashion or studying fragrances, and he said every fragrance that he makes has to make it be like water, like a scent of water. He doesn't like when it's too overpowering or whatever he says. It just has to be like water, he says. I'm pretty sure the guy's Japanese, says here Issey Miyake. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Japanese. And this one is good too, but I mean it's very original, I suppose, very I don't know how to say it. Yeah, very original. It does sort of remind you of water to it, but almost like water, maybe water that's like not that it's dirty, but it's like water had been sitting in a pond for a while or something. It's just kind of strange. So that's low dissay. I mean, you've got to try them out for yourself to really know what they're like. I don't want to say it's like the best thing in the world, but yeah, I've worn this. I could see why people like it, but then again, I could also see why they don't. I wear it. I do wear it because I don't know. It's just like a good scent just to have on occasion. Yeah, for whichever day you feel like, I suppose. Here I have F by Ferragamo. Yeah, I should probably show these to the camera. F by Ferragamo pour homme, which just means for men. This one's kind of like a peppery one. This reminds me of peppers. But I suppose it has obviously a lot more accords and notes and whatnot. Excuse me. It's very fresh too. Yeah, it's similar in the sense to the Christian Dior, not perfectly identical, but if you want to get something cheaper than that thing is hella expensive. This one would be the way to go. So that's F by Ferragamo. We have a cheap one. I actually got this one from a friend. He was actually rooming with me, and yeah, so he just left it when he moved out. He said, "Bro, you know what? You can have this one." And I said, "You know what? I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take it." It's creation l'ami, which just means the friend, l'ami. Doesn't have an apostrophe, but I suppose that's what it really means. The friend, l'ami. This one is unisex. I'm not sure if I said that already, but yeah, this one for some reason I wear when I wear red clothes. When I wear red clothes, it's almost like yeah, kind of like excuse me, that's the chair. That's like when I wear red clothes. Yeah, it's this one and the other one actually, the Claiborne. These are like the cheaper ones that I have in my collection. Yeah, for some reason these two they're not identical either, but I suppose they're somewhat similar. I think I actually like this one better, but not entirely too sure. Yeah, so these are those two. I think this one was actually gifted to me. Maybe a birthday or maybe a Christmas. I'm not even sure if this is like legit, but this one I know is this Claiborne, or either it is or it's just really cheap. Yeah, it's really cheap. Anyway, so I should probably continue. I do have this other cheap fragrance. It didn't cost me much. I just like the name of it, British Sterling. British Sterling. Yeah, this one makes you feel like a proper gentleman for some reason. Feel like well, let's see, like a proper gentleman. I don't know, like you just put on a suit and you just put something nice on. You just gotta really like dazzle yourself up, I guess. Yeah, this one I forget how much this one cost me. I could probably look it up, but it was probably no more than like $25. Yeah, it was really inexpensive. So this is a British Sterling Him Reserve, or HIM Reserve. Hopefully you can see that. That's that one. I did already review Yardley, with a few others, but I'll go over it. Yeah, this one's really nice. It's like cinnamony or like I'm not sure if lavender is in it, but this one I wear probably more often than not, especially during the winter time. I feel as though in the winter time you have to have more woody notes and like woody accords, I guess. Yeah, this is Yardley London Original Eau de Toilette for Men, 100 milliliters, or 3.4 fluid ounce if you're looking at it that way. Yeah, Yardley London Original. See that? Yeah, that's Yardley. They also make soaps, if I'm not mistaken, and soaps are really quite nice too, actually. Let me smell this one again. And in the case here, it's not so good. Yeah, this one almost reminds me of like walnuts or something. It's really interesting. Really interesting how it smells. Okay, let's go over one of my more expensive perfumes. Yeah, this one, Yves Saint Laurent, for men, or L'Homme, the man, as I said once in my video. It's a blue cologne. Yeah, it's very good. I have used plenty of it. I suppose it looks a little bigger than what it actually is, but I've used probably more than half. Yeah, so that just tells you that I do like the way it smells, and I wear this one. I think this one I wear the most actually. I'm not entirely too sure yet because all the other ones, either this one or Yardley, I forget. But the one I've had the longest, I have to say, is this one. Avon Exploration. I got this from my uncle, Pablo, actually. Not Pablo Escobar, if you're thinking that. No, his name is Pablo Amaya. Yeah, if you really wanted to know. Yeah, he just gave me this, like, for my birthday, and he was just like, Raul, I want you to have this. And I was like, did you even know it was my birthday? Like, you just had that in your car and you just gave it to me. Like, I don't know. It was like a whole thing. I mean, I didn't say anything to him, but, like, that was my thoughts. I do like this one, actually. This one almost reminds me of, like, surfing in the water, like surfing in the ocean. And, like, it's just like a hot day and you're just out there just having fun and just... Of course, I've never surfed, but you get the idea. It's like a hot summer day and you're, like, at the beach, and it's like the freshness of the water is, like, not overpowering, but it's there. It's really nice. Yeah, this one I've had the longest. Can't say how many years, though. I'm not sure. Now we move on to two smaller guys. We have two Versace. Yeah, so if you had to choose one cologne out of all of these, I could understand Versace being one of your favorites. This one here is Versace Eros, or Eros Flame. And yeah, as it says in the name, it kind of just reminds you of fire. But what it actually reminds me of is like a cinnamony stick of gum, like that big red stick of gum that I don't know if they have it anymore, but they used to have it. Yeah, when you smell it, it just reminds me of that, like that sort of a flavor. It's very unique. Yeah, you don't smell this one every day. I should probably get a bigger bottle for this, but I suppose I just don't wear it enough. I don't ever wear it enough. Probably should though. I don't know why I never do. Yeah, so that's Versace Eros Flame. Eros, I'm not sure how to say it. Okay, here we have Dylan Blue, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Oh, and if you hear people talking in the background, that's my mother and my uncle. They're just having a good chat. Yeah, they speak Spanish, so I can't delete them out of the video. If they're in it, they're in it, and that's it. I live in their house, you know how that works. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, this is Dylan Blue. It doesn't say anywhere on it that it's Dylan Blue, but I'm like almost 100% sure. Made in Italy. Italia, ragazzo, la cosa nostri. Yeah, so that's Dylan Blue. Let's see. This one is similar to maybe to Cristiano Ronaldo's. They're obviously not identical. I don't think anything on here is identical to the next one. Oh, and there's one I don't have that I have in my backpack. Actually, it's Adidas. Adidas like Sport or something, or like F Sport or X Sport or something. I forget what it is. I probably should show it. But at this point I'm working at Nike, so it's like I'll wear it, but I probably shouldn't promote it. Yeah, I'm not getting a good smell here. Let me put it on my wrist. Kind of reminds me of like, yeah, kind of like the Cristiano Ronaldo's Play Cool almost. It's a good one though. They're not identical, but very very similar. I'll put them in the same category. I put these blue ones, almost all these blue ones, in like the same category. They're obviously all different, and they're all, they have their own unique DNA, as they like to say. But they're all blue fragrances. They're not copycats of each other, but they just have that sort of characteristic of a blue fragrance. All right, let's try Davidoff Run Wild. I was actually looking for this one for a while. I wasn't finding it at Perfumania or any perfume shop. I had to find this one online, which I guess actually, I think most of these were bought online. Actually, there's hardly one that wasn't bought online. So this one is Davidoff Run Wild. I'll show that to you. I probably should have showed all of them, but yeah, you just kind of forget, I guess. Let's see what this one's like. Almost minty, I guess. Almost minty. Yeah, I couldn't explain it any other way. It's obviously green for a reason. If you can see the bottle, it's like light green. It's supposed to be, I'm not sure if they dye it or what, or if that's just how it comes out. But the green is very telling of the scent. It's like leafy almost. It's subtle, but it's good. I do like this one a lot, actually. I kind of regret having bought such a small bottle. I probably should have bought a bigger one, but budgets are real things in the real world. So you have to make do with what you got. That's Davidoff Run Wild. Very good fragrance. Let's see, do I have any other ones left? Oh, of course I have Bourbon Cure. I did talk about this one in one of my other videos. Bourbon Cure. It says here smoked vetiver, cedar, spiked ginger. I suppose when they mean spiked, it has alcohol in it, so that's spiked ginger. This one, oh yeah, I should say this. This Bourbon Cure, it is not identical, but very similar to the Adidas fragrance. They're like one or two notes different. I don't know if it has like the same exact ingredients, but this one is very similar to that Adidas one I keep talking about. Let's see this one. Oh yeah, this one's really fresh. I like this one actually. I like this one a lot. But for some reason I don't wear it just because I bought it at such a cheap price. I feel like I'm just wearing cheap cologne. But this one I like a lot for some reason. I mean, I guess I shouldn't really care about the prices. It's really about how they smell. But this one, yeah, I should wear this one more often, to be honest with you. Definitely wear that more often. Yeah, so that's all of them. Did I say? Yeah, Christian Dior was the little one. Christian Dior. Yeah, I think that's all of them. So, write me a comment if you watched it from beginning to end, and tell me which one you think is the best one, or which one you might have at home. Just write me anything. Yeah, I'd like to see what you guys have to say. I'll get back to you guys in another video soon, and I'll post this as soon as possible. All right, toodaloo, peace.